Chapter 1: The Arrival of the Unseen. The night before Christmas, when the winds howled through the barren trees and the darkened streets of Ravenswood lay empty, all was still, save for the solitary figure that trudged through the heavy snow towards the grand, decaying mansion at the end of the lane. Ravenswood Manor had stood abandoned for years, a house whose shutters rattled with secrets and whose creaking floors whispered of things long buried. Elliot Cray, a young man who had inherited the mansion after the sudden death of his estranged uncle, had no desire to return. But a strange letter arrived, written in a hand he didn't recognize, urging him to visit Ravenswood before Christmas Eve ended. He had hoped it was nothing more than a scam, but curiosity gnawed at him. Now, standing before the iron gates of the manor, he felt the full weight of the night's chill sink into his bones. "Why did I come back?" he muttered, his breath coming in wisps of fog. The house loomed over him like a shadow, the wind pushing him forward as if urging him inside. With a reluctant sigh, he pushed open the gates. The creak of the old wood and the sound of crunching snow beneath his boots were the only noises as he made his way to the front door. He had no key, but the door opened without resistance, as though it had been waiting for him. Inside, the air was thick with dust, and the smell of old wood and mildew hung in the air like a ghost. His footsteps echoed through the dark halls, and the faintest sound of a distant bell chimed through the silence. Christmas bells, though they seemed impossibly distant, rang clearly in his ears. He entered the parlor, the grand fireplace cold and unused, the only light coming from the dim glow of the moon filtering through the tall windows. As he reached out to touch the dusty mantel, the door slammed shut behind him. "Who's there?" he demanded, but no answer came. Only the sound of soft, rhythmic footsteps echoed in the halls. And then,